I've got the guru here talking to him. I want to understand why it's so important for somebody to take a look at setting goals. And I think so few salespeople actually do that. Personal goals, not just company goals when a company says go do this and set your goals up and we'll review them. Even personal goals. What's your concept around personal goals as a salesperson?
Well, goal setting changed my life. Every person in life has certain turning points. And my first turning point was learning that all sales skills are learnable. Wow, that you could sell anything you want to learn if you just learn the skill. Almost like mechanics are learnable. Cooking is learnable. Selling is learnable. But the second thing was goal setting, writing down very clear, specific goals. And we can go into the psychology of it. I'm probably the best-selling author on goal setting in the world in 22 languages. Basically, what happens is when you set down a goal, you activate a whole series of mental powers within yourself and within the universe that starts to attract people and opportunities into your life to achieve those goals. And the last couple of days, I've been thinking about this, and I'm thinking of writing a book called Dare to Dream or Idealize. And what you do is you write out a description. You say, if my life was perfect in every way, how would I describe it? And you write down, I would earn this amount of money. I would live in this type of home. I would drive this kind of a car. I would provide this kind of living, vacations, a lifestyle for my family. I would weigh this amount of money. In other words, you can't hit a target that you can't see. And we said a couple of minutes ago that thinking is important, but thinking on paper is important. There's two types of people in the world, those who have written goals and those who don't. And the last couple of years, they've had this big kerfuffle in the U.S. about the 1% versus the 99%. Well, if you actually look at the numbers, and I've studied this, it's really the 3% versus the 97%. It's the 3% who earn all the money and have all the possibilities. And what is the one quality based on 50 years of research is they all have written goals. People in the top 3% earn an average of 10 times as much as people in the bottom 97% because they have written goals that they work on every day. And people say, well, it's not that important. It's not that important. I say, look, I'm not asking you to cut off your hand or to sell your family jewels. I'm asking you to take a piece of paper and a pen and write down what you want. And people say, well, I don't need to do that. I know what I want. I'm clear about. It's exactly the same as driving off across a brand new country as a foreign tourist with no map and no road signs and say, well, I'll find the right place when I get there.
Yeah.
I'll just drive around and I'll turn here and I'll turn there and somehow I'll end up somewhere good. Well, if somebody said, you say you're an idiot. It's point A to point B. Be very clear about what point B is. Yeah. And then work back to the present and say, what is the very best way? What are the steps that I can take each day to get to point B? And then take those steps one at a time.